Hello and welcome to Night's Watch, the trivia show. And this is our second time around, and we had to do it again because perhaps the first time around the questions were a bit too easy. But now this is going to be a whole lot more challenging. And we have with us today some of our Facebook fans. Here is Antonio and Nikki. And so they're here to prove that they are actually the top Game of Thrones trivia question answering champions of the Bahamas. So without further ado, let's get into it. These questions are going to be challenging. But we're going to start off the simple stuff, the easy stuff. You should get this, right? So here we go. Question 1. Who is the king of Westeros when the series begins? Question 2. Now this one is, I find this one to be really easy. You should get these right. Okay, so question 2. Name all of Ned Stark's children. And question 3. What noble house is Catelyn Stark from? And we have a bonus question for round 1. Quoting the soca artist Blacks. Some boy gonna lose their gal tonight. If Lyanna Stark is the gal, who is the boy? Alright. So, it's time to reveal the answers. The first question was, who is the king of Westeros when the series begins? What were your answers? Robert Baratheon is correct. And then we went on to name all of Ned Stark's children.
Well, my answer, what I put down was Robb, Arya, Sansa, Bran. I don't have time for the last one.
Okay.
Robb, Rickon, Bronn, Sansa, Arya.
Correct. Robb, Sansa, Arya, Bran, Rickon. I'm happy to see nobody wrote John.
Oh,
Yeah, that's great.
John is a Targaryen.
Yeah. Well, we know. So, number 3. What noble house is Catelyn Stark from?
God, House Tully.
Right, House Tully. And our bonus question, where we quoted the soca artist Black, some boy can lose their gal tonight. The question was, if Lyanna Stark is the gal, who is the boy?
Well, I don't know. I got
Robert Baratheon.
Correct answer, Robert Baratheon. Alright, so you guys are doing pretty good so far, and we'll be back for round 2, where we find out what more do you know about Game of Thrones.
Internet is good, but why have one good thing when you can have everything? Get 66% faster internet speed with Trio. Get everything. Only $99 a month gets you phone, internet, and cable. That's everything you need for $99 a month. Ask for Trio. Call 601-2200 or email residentialsales@cablebahamas.com. REV, you and us together.
Welcome back to Night's Watch, and we're back with our contestants here to prove that they have what it takes to be the Game of Thrones question answering champion of the Bahamas. So, we're going into round 2. Now, I'm looking at these questions. I'm thinking you guys have to know your stuff to get these correct, right? So we're getting right into it. Now this one might be a little bit easy, but going forward, don't expect it to be as straightforward as this. So, question 1 for round 2. How many fingertips did Stannis Baratheon chop off of Davos's hand? Alright. How was Rickon killed? Being done. And moving right along. Now this might be a tough one. But question 3 for round 2. Sir Mandon Moore attempted to kill this main character at the Battle of Blackwater Bay, but ironically came up short. Who did he attempt to kill? Now it's time to reveal the answers. We'll start with you, Antonio. And the question was, how many fingertips did Stannis Baratheon chop off of Davos's hand?
My answer was 3.
Okay, 3. And
4.
Nikki? 4. Correct answer is 4. Right? Moving right along. How was Rickon killed? Nikki, we'll start with you.
4 arrows by Ramsay Bolton.
Okay.
By arrow.
By arrow. I guess we'll take that. The more specific answer was he was shot through the heart with a bow and arrow. But you both included arrows in your answer, so I would say that's an accurate cause of death.
By arrow.
And the last question for this round. Sir Mandon Moore attempted to kill this main character at the Battle of Blackwater Bay, but ironically came up short. Who was it that he attempted to kill? Antonio?
Well, they're going with ... I don't remember. ...
No, he didn't attempt to kill Arya. Nikki?
Tyrion Lannister.
Tyrion Lannister is correct. So we are at the end of round 2, but we'll be right back with round 3 and the final round of Night's Watch.
You can have one good thing, or you can have everything, including dragons. Free HBO Go and 90 plus channels. $99 a month gets you phone, internet, and cable. Ask for Trio. Call 601-2200 or email residentialsales@cablebahamas.com. REV, you and us together.
Welcome back to Night's Watch, and we're in our last round, the third round of our question answering Game of Thrones trivia show with our question answerers. And you can live up to the title of best question answer Game of Thrones trivia question person of the Bahamas.
Do it for the North.
Right. So, okay. So here we go. Why could Jon leave the Night's Watch since his vows were for life?
Why did he leave the Night's Watch?
Why could he leave the Night's Watch since his vows were for life? Alright, moving on to the next question. This one threw me for a loop. I'll be impressed if you guys get this right, honestly, because I didn't. So, there it is. At the end of his training, what must an Unsullied kill to prove he has no mercy or weakness? And the last question. Name as many kings or queens that have existed from the beginning of the series to the current time. As many as you can. We'll start with you, Antonio, with the question of why could John leave the Night's Watch since his vows were for life?
There's a lot of reasons, so I left my answer open.
You left your answer open.
Yeah, I did.
Unfortunately, you don't get any points for that. All right, Nikki?
He died.
Correct. The second question. At the end of his training, what must an Unsullied kill to prove that he has no mercy or weakness? Nikki?
A newborn slave baby. Has to be a slave baby, not just a baby. A slave baby.
Very specific.
Has to be a slave baby.
Antonio?
Hey, baby.
Baby.
It has to be. So specifically the pussy is a slave
Yes,
baby.
it is a newborn slave
baby. Has to
child baby.
Still a baby.
It has to be a
You know.
slave baby.
All right. I still have hope for you, Antonio. Still have hope. So that brings us to the last question, and that was to name as many kings or queens that have existed from the beginning of the series to the current time. So Antonio, we'll let you go first to give you a chance to.
Well, I know I put the last names, but Robert Baratheon,
Okay.
Joffrey,
Okay.
the Mad King, and Joffrey's little brother, but the name is not there right now.
Tormund.
Tormund.
He has 3. So there's Joffrey, Robert, and Tormund. All right. Nikki, what do you got for us?
Robert, Renly, Stannis, Robb, Balon Greyjoy. I'm going to include Mance Rayder because he was the king beyond the wall. And Jon Snow. I don't like Jefferson with this name. Tommen was a mistake.
All right.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7.
Wow.
All right.
Name was right.
So it's impressive, yeah. But and we didn't mention any queens.
No, that would
That
be
was-
Daenerys.
Yeah, we got Daenerys and
And Cersei.
Cersei.
I hate
Right.
Cersei.
So, all right. So now we're gonna tally up our scores and see where you guys come out.
They literally thought like he was made like the kings of Westeros. That's what he thought.
I thought that we'd get like
I didn't know. I didn't
kingdoms,
know.
the
Yeah, I
Night
didn't
Watch
know.
Prior.
And like no, it was like I didn't know these men like all the games. They thought he
Yeah.
thought about Westeros. That's what he thought.
It's pretty easy.
Well,
To be honest, I've read all the books. I'm sorry. And I've been watching from April 17, 2011. So that's to be
He started in 13.
Die Hard fan and I blog for them. So.
Mm.
I didn't know all that. I thought he was made like a Pacific. You know what I mean?
The deep button at the top. That's the man in his basement. KLC, right? The deep button. It's very hard. What? So she's making a chart.
These
That's outside.
these points in the thousands.
You realize that only person who's in is Patrick, right? Oh my god.
I hope I could read it
Right?
and understand it.
I'll be fresh if you
In a
can.
major
I'll be
upset
fresh.
coming from just give it.
Okay. So,
Results are in.
all right. Do I unfold it? No,
It don't matter.
no. We make it official. Official.
I work with all of you.
All right, ready? This isn't. We don't have to do the welcome back. All right. Alrighty. So, the judges has delivered the scores here in my hand, and I'm going to open it up to reveal the results. And as they're only, a first and second place, we won't go through all of the other fluff and pomp. So, you guys nervous? And here we go. All together, with 10 points, coming in second place, is Antonio. And our winner, the top question answerer of Game of Thrones trivia question shows of the Bahamas, Nikki, with 20 points. So, there you go.
All right, thank you.
You did a good job. Good, good sportsmanship. I love it. So thank you for watching Night's Watch. And once again, our watch has come to an end. Don't forget to subscribe to HBO. And stay tuned for
Phone is good. Internet is good. TV is good. But why just pick one thing when you can have everything with Trio? Only $99 a month gets you phone, internet, and cable. That's everything you need for $99 a month. Ask for Trio. Call 601-2200 or email residentialsales@cablebahamas.com. REV, you and us together.